Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to look at the Psion 5MX, and I have done a short video on this device before, but I didn't really get into the operating system. This runs the Epoch operating system, which is a predecessor of Symbian, or rather developed into Symbian. This is a good device for the time. It came out in 1999, and came in various configurations. I think this is a 5MX, so it's running a 36 megahertz ARM processor with 8 or 16 megabytes of RAM. It's got a nice 5.6-inch display, and the keyboard, noticeably it tilts out like this. Some of you may actually have seen a variation of this keyboard recently with the Planet Computers, who was actually formed. That's a company formed by former Psion engineers. So when I demonstrated my Gemini PDA in a video a few years ago, those engineers actually made the exact same keyboard, right? That's why the keyboard looks a little bit familiar to those of you who have a Gemini PDA or a Cosmo communicator. This is the original, inspiration for it. It comes from the Psion 5MX. Let's take a look at it. So we have 3 buttons here. They're not labeled or marked, so I guess I'll have to try them out to see what they do. Then we have a stylus here, which is a little bit loose on my machine, but there's a stylus there, and then the DC port there. It actually runs on, this is a compact flash slot, right? This is a typical expandable storage used in the 90s and early 2000s. Compact flash before SD cards were widely available. It actually runs on, this is a battery right here, AA or AA batteries, I think. So this is one of unique machines that you can actually run on AA batteries. So it's pretty cool. So let's start up. All right, so we can do this. Okay, and then you can see the Epoch operating system here. It's copyright Psion 1999. Epoch release 5. Copyright Symbian. Yeah, you guys can see well. This is a grayscale display, so it's not going to have any color on it. It's going to be like a, like an old Palm Pilot or something like that. Very grayscale. Alright, so we can actually try some things out. I mean, this is a PDA essentially, so just like it's a handheld computer, so, or it's also called a palm top. For those of you who are into those kind of terms, that's what these things were called back in the late 90s and early 2000s. A bunch of PDA manufacturers, right? You had HP, you had Compaq, you had Palm, obviously, you had Handspring. Handspring came from Palm engineers. All right, screen is going to be a little bit hard to read. See if we can do it. Okay. Yeah, this is a very dim, by the way. It's very hard for me to read this. It's a little bit dim, but yep. You can definitely read stuff on here. I mean, there's even in your charts and stuff like that, Word documents. It's a text document. So for business users who were looking to get stuff done, this nice 5.6-inch display is actually quite big for the time. They can actually, especially how wide it is, very wide display, so they can actually get a lot done. The keyboard is considered one of the best keyboards for the size, actually. That's why it was the inspiration for the Gemini PDA keyboard. Alright, so this is create new file. Name this yeah, the keyboard's pretty nice to type on. Okay, so we can see some upcoming games. Has a lot of travel on it for something of this size. That's what I can say. You do have to thumb type, but yeah, it's fairly, and obviously, it's not like a laptop or anything, but for the size, I think this is one of the most comfortable keyboards. It's just got a lot of travel on it. Yep. Just got a lot of good travel on this keyboard, and tactile. It's got a tactile feeling on it. Okay, it's pretty nice. Okay, so can you print from here? Do cut, copy, paste. Do infrared. You can actually send this via infrared. Zoom system. Okay. Yeah, that all works. New games. This is just what I made. Agenda. Kind of like a calendar thing. These are all kind of typical PDA stuff, PIM stuff. Word, document, sketch. Draw something on it. Right, that's my signature. Sheet. This is typical Excel spreadsheet stuff. Enter your numbers here. I mean, actually, you can still use this today. It's very responsive. I'm very impressed. $19.99, like, I mean, I know the screen is like not good or anything. It's grayscale, but yeah, it's actually very usable. It's not like laggy or anything at all. It's very fast, considering the 36 megahertz processor, right? Pretty fast. Contacts is for typical PIM stuff right here. Agendas, email, calculator here. Actually, I think I can use these numbers as well. Yep, there's shortcuts there. Nice. You say +8. Works very well. You know, like, I would have liked to have this when I was in elementary school or high school. I had my Pocket PC and had my Sharp organizer, my Memo Master. This would definitely be better than that. Of course, this would have been way more expensive. Jotter notes, extras. Program data record, time. This is a world timer, I guess. Bombs, what's that? A game? Oh, it's Minesweeper, right? Is this Minesweeper? I think this is Minesweeper. Okay, well, it's Minesweeper, I guess. Sketch, try that, comms. Okay, record. Nope, even has a recorder here. I did not realize this even had a microphone. Guess I could record stuff. Cool. Program. Wow, this has a, looks like this has a compiler inside of it. Looks like we can write, I don't know what language this is. Is it assembly or something? Not sure, but looks like you can actually write some programs on here. That's awesome. And has a spell checker, or dictionary, I guess. That's cool stuff. All right. The keyboard's not backlit, unfortunately. Oh no, it is backlit. Never mind. Backlight right here. Let's see that. No, not the keyboard. Sorry. The screen is backlit. Well, that's useful, actually. Okay. Yeah, the keyboard's not backlit. The Gemini PDA is not backlit either. The Cosmo Communicator does have a backlit keyboard. So that's not too big of a deal. But the screen is backlit, and that's good because, you know, one of the big complaints I had while just using this device now is that the screen is really hard to see. It's really difficult to see. Well, now you have a backlight, so that makes it a lot better, right? So nice. That definitely helps a lot, this backlight. So I was like, I can't even read this. The graph, new colors. Okay, that's a lot better. Cool. A lot easier to see now. Yeah. Okay, way better. Time. Cool. All right, that's the Psion 5MX. Still a classic device. A lot of people have fond memories of it. It's the very last these Psion palm tops that they released. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, another thing you notice is that the escape key here is in the exact same position, exact same functionality on the Gemini PDA and Cosmo communicator. So, you know, they pretty much duped this keyboard key for key, which is a really good thing, right? Since this keyboard is renowned for being quite good. Okay, you can see this a lot better for sure. This is that Word document or TXT file, I guess. Word processor and everything. Cool. Right, well, that's the Psion 5MX. Oh, okay. It's a little bit fragile, I think. Easy to break. Something came loose there. Oh well. Alright. Anyways, let's go to my next device. I have another device which is similar yet different. This is the HP Jornada 720. It's a handheld PC. I guess you can consider this a handheld PC or a palm top or whatever. This came out a year later, and it's more powerful. It has a 206 megahertz. This had a 36 megahertz processor, and it runs Windows CE 3, whereas this one ran Epoch. So this one is definitely more powerful, though. Also has a compact flash slot, just like the Psion. So this is expandable memory here. Headphone jack right here. And this looks like volume buttons and play buttons. I think that might be what these buttons are for as well, even though they're not labeled. They might be around the same functionality as volume up, down, and play and pause. And then you have a stylus here, of course, because everything was resistive. DCN, and then you got a modem jack here for connecting to the internet. In the back here, you also have... Is that a USB port? It looks very similar to a USB port. I'm not sure if it is. I think it might be something different. I don't think it's a USB. Then you got this compartment here is for changing out the battery, because these ran on batteries, these handheld PCs. Yeah. Right, well, that's a cool thing anyways. Alright, let's open this one up. Oh, Windows CE 3. Okay. We gotta calibrate it. Okay, this is what we gotta do with resistive touchscreens. I know this is tedious, but this is what we had to deal with before the iPhone, okay? We had to deal with screens that you had to calibrate. What? What? Yes, so you had to do this for all the Pocket PCs. Back in the day, you got to do that. And the Palm OS devices as well. Okay, fine, we're in Seattle. It's fine. Alright, now this is Windows CE. Right? Handheld PC 2000. This is a specialized version of Windows CE just for handheld PCs. But that's what it is. I mean, look at the desktop here. You got Pocket Word, Pocket Excel, Pocket Access, Pocket PowerPoint, Windows Media Player, like very 90s style Windows Media Player icon here. Of course, you got IE, Yahoo Messenger. For you guys, you know, who looked at some of my Pocket PC device videos as well, this Windows CE is Microsoft's first kind of mobile operating system, and then this became Pocket PC, right? This became the Windows Mobile. Well, first it was Pocket PC, and then the name changed to Windows Mobile. But it was Windows CE first. I guess you can think of it as Windows CE is the mobile version of Windows 95, 98, and Pocket PC / Windows Mobile is the mobile version of Windows XP and Windows 7, I guess. I think, although when Windows 7 came out, I think Pocket PCs were pretty much dead. But yeah, you can think of it kind of like that way. This does kind of look like Windows 95, doesn't it? Let's open up the media player. Oh my god. So 90s. Alright, let's volume up on this.
Windows PDA player or handheld PC.
Oh my god. I mean, it plays. This, I mean, just look at this. It's like a Winamp skin. I'm just taken back to the 90s again. OmniSolve, is this a game? Oh no, it's just it's a finance app. Okay. It's like, no, that couldn't be a game. Dial-up connection, yes, for your 56K modem if you ever want to connect that. Well, anyways, yep, all your Office suite here. Got to try out the keyboard. This should be a backlit keyboard, I think. I wonder if this should be, how should I hold it? Like type with my thumbs, maybe? It's not so bad. I got reasonable accuracy. Palm typing, I mean, thumb typing is a little bit harder with this one because it's a little bit wider than the Psion. But you could just put it on the desk and type like this, and it works fine. Not a bad keyboard at all. I would say it's almost equivalent to that Psion keyboard. It's pretty nice. It's got a good amount of travel to it. It's pretty good. The Windows 95 style menu here. Ooh, okay. Little clock, voice recorder, active sync. Yes. Hot sync was the one for Palm. I think active sync was for the Microsoft devices. Yahoo Messenger. There's no MSN Messenger here. Solitaire, yep, gotta have that. Let's try Solitaire. Alright. Again, I don't play Solitaire very often, but this works. It's pretty fast, pretty responsive actually. Not bad. And of course, Windows CE does have apps and stuff for it, just like Pocket PC did. So you could install your own stuff on here if you wanted to. HP stuff. Pocket Outlook. Inbox. Calendar. Of course you had shortcuts here. This is Internet Explorer, right? Pocket Internet Explorer, sorry. Oh my god, okay. Yep, this is Pocket Internet Explorer, and it's the 90s version of Internet Explorer. I mean, just look at it. Look at it. It's just this icon. Oh my god, this refresh icon. I've not seen that in years. This stop icon, home icon being an actual house. Oh man, takes me back to Netscape. Okay, that's inbox, and then we got voice recorder. This is items or something. This is okay, tasks, calendar, or more appointments, I guess. Okay, this is a to-do list, the notes thing. We got buttons. We got dedicated buttons for Access, Word, and Excel. That's crazy. Okay, this is a dedicated button for Microsoft Access, the database app. You got a dedicated button for Microsoft Pocket Excel, and then you got a dedicated button for Word. It's actually pretty fast, pretty responsive. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the HP Jornada 720 running Windows CE. Very cool device. If I were to choose between this and the Psion, I think I might actually choose the Jornada. It's pretty nice. It's very fast, very snippy, and obviously the screen's a lot better than the Psion one. It's a full color screen, right? Full color display, and you can install a bunch of apps on it because it runs Windows CE, and it's just as pocketable pretty much as the Psion. It's almost the same size. It's, yeah, more powerful, and yeah, runs an operating system which is more expandable. So I think I would actually take the Jornada. It's a good one. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's the HP Jornada 720 and the Psion 5MX. Let me know if you guys have any comments. Thanks for watching.